Good morning. I ran out of time yesterday to do my YouTube video, so I thought, you know what, I'll do it while I'm getting my steps in this morning. So here we are. Tomorrow's Good Friday, Easter bank holiday. The kids are off for a couple of weeks. Easter, pretty much like Christmas, has the potential to really derail us. But what I've been doing with my clients is really reminding us, and asking ourselves the question, where do we want to be in 3 months' time? What does that really look like? How do you want to look? How do you want to feel? What clothes do you want to be wearing? Why is it that you're on this journey to begin with? Because when you head into the Easter holidays, bank holiday, and there's chocolate all around you and temptation is at its highest, reframe it and look at it from a perspective of not what you're missing out on. You're not missing out on the chocolates and all the extra calories. You're gaining, you're choosing to stay on your plan. You're choosing to commit to the person that you want to be in 3 months' time. And look, we're at the beginning of April. These 3 months have flown by, have absolutely flown by. And I'm sure a lot of people said at the beginning of the year, right, I'm going to do this. And I know January can be a bit of a false start. But the point is, look how time has gone so quickly. And the next 3 months are going to go quicker, if not quicker. So you have a real opportunity to do something about it. And when you get to 3 months' time and you think about what you've not done, it's most likely you're going to end up kicking yourself, because all of that time you could have done something. All of that time you could have said, you know what, I am going to choose to stay on plan because I really want to go girls' day shopping. I want to go to the mall, I want to go to wherever, the Trafford Centre or Cardiff or wherever it is, and go, you know what, I just want to go shopping and I don't want to feel like I can't access any of the high street stuff. Or even if you can, because I know that we live in a world where body confidence is great, and if you are embracing your fuller size, that's amazing. But there are lots of us who don't feel unhappy with our fuller size, so we want to be able to go into a shop and try on clothes, not for the fuller figure, and feel good and feel confident. Maybe it's for health. Maybe you got a bit of a shock at the doctors and you know what, you said, right, I need to get this under control. Otherwise, I'm going to be on medication for the rest of my life. And for a lot of people, we don't want to be on medication for the rest of our life. We really want to be able to know that we can control it. And most often, there are diseases and conditions that we can avoid or reverse once we get our weight on track. We've got our droplet study that shows how we can reverse type 2 diabetes. We can reverse sleep apnea. Sorry, there is a bin lorry coming past me, so it might be a bit loud. So there are so many positives that our plan can help you achieve. It's just a case of sticking to it, of going, you know what, I'm not going to have the chocolate. I'm not going to, gorge out on Easter eggs and think, oh, well, I'll start Monday. I'll start it after the Easter holidays. That's 2 weeks gone already. So think about what it is that you want. Where do you want to be in 3 months' time? How do you want to feel? What are you going to be wearing? Just that pride, that confidence. Are you on a lower dosage of medication? Have you come off your medication? Are you able to do something, have the confidence to do something that you've never been able to find the confidence to do before? All of these things are a result of by you staying disciplined and staying on track. And remember, when you're on plan, it doesn't mean that you're missing out. You can still have fun in a different way. And I keep saying this to my clients, especially around Christmas. Doing things differently doesn't mean bad, doesn't mean boring, doesn't mean missing out. It just means approaching it in a slightly different way. Maybe your chocolate indulgence will be your products. Maybe you might want to be stepping up for the weekends to allow for that balance, because this is all about balance. It is about fitting in with your lifestyle, and the step that you're on right now might not be realistic. If you are a parent who's off with the kids, you might feel, actually, do you know what, the step that I'm on now is going to be a step too far. Maybe I can move up a step and make it a little bit more balanced. When the kids go back to school, I can step back into my old routine. And this is what it is all about. Plus the accountability. Remember, you know, if you're with a good consultant, hopefully my clients are watching, but you know, if you're with a good consultant, you've got that accountability, someone who's there to, you know, check in, keep you on the right track, give you all the motivation. We cannot lose the weight for you, obviously, you know that, but we can definitely give you all the hints and tips and guides to keep you on track. And this is exactly what the point of this video is for, is to remind you how quickly time goes, and before you know it, we'll be at the end of the June and you'll go, why didn't I do it? Like, why? What, you know, did I really have any more fun because I eat more Easter eggs than I should have done? And 9 times out of 10, the answer is going to be no. So think about what you really want. What is it that's really important to you? What is it that is going to make you really proud and think, do you know what? I'm so pleased that I did that. I'm so pleased that I gave myself the backing to actually go for what I want. Because it will be challenging. Of course it's going to be challenging. No one ever said that weight loss is going to be easy, but it does help simplify it when you've got your mindset locked in and you think, do you know what, these things are worth, I'm not sacrificing. Sacrifice means losing. I'm choosing to do things differently. And once you start flipping and reframing, you'll find, actually, do you know what, because you're in control. You're the ones who's making the decisions. If you don't want it, it's because you're choosing not to have it, not because someone's telling you you can't have it. And that is the massive difference. So if you are on your journey, or if you're looking to start your journey, and you know what, you just don't want the 3 months to go by and think, I'm exactly where I am, there's been no change, I said I was going to do it and I didn't, and I realised that I need something structured, I need the support, I need the accountability, I need the nutrition, then this plan can work for you. And we have 6 different steps, and each step works slightly differently in accordance to what you need, because it's tailored for what you need. Whether you want to go on all products, whether it's a combination of products and conventional food, we would work out what is suitable for you, because obviously everybody's different and everybody has different needs, and you have different medical conditions potentially, or medications that we would need to take into consideration. So that's why it's not a one shoe fits all. And I've had quite a few people said that, Jo, can you send me over your website link? And I'm like, yes, absolutely, of course. Have a look. The website will explain the steps generically, but what it won't do, it won't know you. It won't know you. It won't know that maybe you are diabetic. It won't know the fact that maybe you do like to exercise. It won't know the fact that maybe you have got a high BMI. And without the website knowing that, it won't know which step to recommend you. And you might look at the steps and go, oh no, I possibly couldn't do that, or oh gosh, that sounds a bit, I don't think that's sounds a bit extreme, without actually even knowing that they might not even be relevant for you anyway, based on your situation. So yes, by all means, read the internet, read the website, go on it, have a look, but also to find out exactly how it can work for you and how we can personalize it for you. The best thing to do is for you and I to have a chat, because then I can give you the accurate details that you need for you to base your decisions on whether it's going to be suitable for you or not. So I hope that helps. Sorry for the background noise. Sorry for the fact that I'm slightly out of breath and sniffing because it's really cold outside. But I really wanted to get this video done and send it to you today before Easter. So I hope you're well. Please do like and subscribe. Share this video if you're enjoying the content. And if you're thinking about starting a plan, do get in touch. My consultations are free of charge. I'm a virtual consultant, which means I can support anyone in the UK. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely Easter break.